What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. Having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. I decided I'm going to do a personal reading. So I'm going to tap into my energy. And we're going to see what's going on with my energy. And we're going to see what is happening. Who is up to what and what they's doing. Yeah. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. And we're going to tap in and see. I'm going to do my own personal reading over here. Because, you know, the first quarter moon cycle is coming up in a day or two. And I already hear bullshit happening above me. So we're going to tap in. Why not? So yeah, I'm going to tap into my energy. This is a personal reading, collective. Personal reading over here. Personal reading. If my energy resonates with you, cool beans. If you're going through the same thing that I'm going through, cool beans. Then you will receive messages in this personal reading of mine. But yeah, collective, I feel a lot of desperation in the air. There's a lot of desperation in the air. Because stupid energy distortion trap house. Somebody's energy is distorted. They in the trap house and their energy is distorted. What's this that I see? Failed mission. Somebody's in the trap house. They getting evicted. They failed the mission. They're getting evicted. That could be the energy. We don't see. Somebody's getting evicted. Somebody, whoever is fucking with me, is getting evicted. By day one way, by night another. Nature magic. They out here doing nature magic. They pretending to be one way by day, and by night they won't another way. They getting cut off. Snip, snip, cut, cut. Somebody's getting cut off. Because they was trying to cut off my roads. They're trying to close all roads, gates, path, blocking your way. They getting cut off for trying to close and block my way. Bargain and deals just flipped over. Somebody's out here trying to make bargain and deals. They have an attitude. We're going to see, collective. We're going to see. You can't hide. There's somebody that's trying to hide. They wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. Somebody's trying to hide that they wake up and going to sleep doing spell work. So what deck am I using first? Wait, I want to shuffle another deck. We're going to see which one I'm going to use first. Somebody is in a mind of distress. Yeah. Somebody has a mind of distress right now. Oh, upstairs neighbors is stomping. All right, let's see what we got. I'm going to pick a few cards from this deck that I'm starting. A new deck that I'm starting. So we're going to pick maybe 3 cards from here. We're going to see if there's any energy. Of course there is, but let's see. Collective. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, attribute only. What do I need to know when it comes to my energy? Please provide me with some insight. This is a personal reading. What do I need to know? Look, I just finished writing this. Yo, that's so crazy. You saw me shuffling the cards, right? You saw me shuffling the cards. I just finished the last card that I just added to the deck because of what my upstairs neighbors was doing. And it says, having temper tantrums, stomping, jumping, acting a damn fool, losing their cool. So this is what's going on. So I guess we tapping into their energy. Or this could be not only them, but this could be other people that's doing this. They're having temper tantrums. They're acting a fool. They're losing their cool. Yes, so this is somebody that's a part of a religious cult, a fake church that does not worship God Almighty, a false prophet. Ooh. It says third eye activation, but in the reverse. It came out in reverse. Ignoring your intuition may lead to confusion or false path. This is somebody that has been ignoring their intuition and it led them to confusion and led them down a false path, a false prophet that's out here trying to do a psychology manipulation, trying to make you doubt your own perception and sanity, altering your environment, moving things around. Trying to dismiss you, conspiracy theory, paranoia, mental illness. They try to dismiss you as you have paranoia. Ooh, I just split the deck. Suffocating and feeling confined and caged in, under pressure because everything is malfunctioning. So, hold on one second. Let me pick this up. So, collective. There's somebody in my energy that's having temper tantrum. They're stomping, they're jumping, they're acting a damn fool, losing their cool. This person or these people are a part of a religious cult, a fake church group that does not worship the real God. They're false prophets, and they have been ignoring their intuition, which led them down a false path. They're out here trying to do psychology manipulation, and they're trying to make me doubt my own perceptions and my own sanity. They're trying to alter things in my environment, move things around. I don't know if they're still able to come into my house, but I am missing some stuff that when I put my lock in my inside lock as well, shit end up missing. Unless they sent the kid in my house, because that's the only way a skinny ass person would be able to fit in that crack, or a child. So either a skinny ass person still found a way to manage and come in my house and steal some more items after me putting my inside lock on my house. And if they did that, that means other people saw them, because that would require making a lot of noise. That would require a lot of work. So somebody's trying to alter my environment. This could be with the jumping, stomping, and making noise by altering my environment. Out here trying to make me doubt what I already know was going on. So there's an energy out here. This group or these people or this person that's part of a religious cult that ignored their path, and now they're trying to do psychology manipulation because they're. So what I'm getting, and this is what I'm getting from these 4 cards. This is the message that I'm already getting. Somebody's mad and pissed off and having temper tantrums and attacking me, because they ended up in the wrong group. Instead of being in the right path, they ended in the wrong path. They ended up being with a cult, religious cult, false prophets that led them down the wrong path because they ignored their own intuition And now they're trying to make me doubt my intuition and my perception and my sanity because they're losing, because they doubted theirs, because they didn't believe in me with that conspiracy theory paranoia. And now they're suffocating and feeling confined and caged in under pressure because everything is malfunctioning in their life. So because you didn't believe in God, or the real God, the most high almighty God, creator of all creations, you trying to make me believe that I am following the wrong. I'm not following the wrong God. You are. So they're out here trying to make me think that I'm following that I'm down on the wrong path, that I'm following the wrong God. I know I'm not following the wrong God. Because I'm not out here being jealous or envious of anybody. I'm not out here behind closed doors causing harm or hurt on anybody. Ain't nobody out here doing fucking voodoo black magic behind closed doors. I don't got the time or the money to waste on you people. You think you are so, that somebody's supposed to sit there and I'm supposed to come out my pocket. I'm supposed to come out my pocket to what? Revenge? What? Attack you? Do what you do? You are not worth my time nor energy to even sit there and plot and plan what am I gonna do to destroy this person because they coming for me. I don't need to do that. All I need to do is protect myself. All I need to do is return to sender. All I need to do is banish your energy away. There's not much thinking that I actually have to put in to returning your energy back to you. If I do spell work, which I do, light candles and I do rituals, yes, I do. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. No, I'm not. This is not the fucking 1313 century where you're going to hang me for being a witch. Yup, I'm a fucking witch. What happened? I'm a witch. I'm a goddess. I'm a god. I'm a priestess. I'm an empath. I'm a guide. I'm a guider. I'm a mentor. I'm a counselor. What? I'm a motivator. What? There's no I don't have a label. There's no label to me. I'm one of many things. All positive. Thank you very much. I don't need to waste my time or energy. Ooh, let's get back at so-and-so because they're trying to destroy my life. Fuck you. Oh, go continue to try to destroy my life, motherfucker. Because every hex, every curse, every voodoo, every spell that you send, every malintention, every torment, every harassment, every torture, everything you do that is trying to hurt or harm me, slow me, delay me, fuck me up in any shape, way, or form, what it's gonna do is going to empower me. It's going to increase my health. It's going to increase my wealth. It's going to increase my abundance. It's going to increase my connections, personal or professional. It's going to increase everything in an upright, positive way, unlimited abundance. I will never go broke. I will never go hungry. I will never be alone. I will always be in proper connections. I will always be happy and content. I will always have a roof over my head. I will always be safe and protected. This is what you're doing. You're only increasing my abundance, my protection, my prosperity, my shield. You're increasing it. You're making it better for me, and you're stripping it from yourself. I just want to make you aware of that. That you're not causing any harm, hurt, or damages to me. You're causing it to yourself. As long as I make that loud and clear for you to understand that this is a lose-lose situation for you and a win-win situation for me. Because whether it looks like I'm struggling to you, whether it looks like your magic is working, it's really not. because y'all trying to get me out of here. You trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing, and you obviously, you see, you're not stopping me from doing what I'm doing. I'm going to rise up every day, and I'm still very tapped into my intuition and my gifts. So I don't know. You're not stopping my confidence. Yeah, you created hair problems and weight problems, made me lose a few teeth. This bitch still look good. I'm still confident in myself. And I can't say that a few years ago. I was a very insecure person. So you're trying to bring childhood trauma back until I'm an adult? Let's get that. Childhood trauma to me as an adult. I am over my insecurities. I am over my abandonment issues. I'm over my daddy issues. I'm over my mom issues. And I still got going to mine, but I'm over them. I'm over it. I love myself. Do you not understand that? It's unfortunate that you do not love who you are. But I love me. There is nothing that you could possibly do that's going to stop me, hurt me, or harm me. You could come for me physically. You could come for me spiritually. You could come for me electronically. You can even fucking use the frequencies that you tried to use the other day. These stupid upstairs neighbors try to do that shit. And all they're doing is disturbing everybody else. It don't work on me neither. Just, I advise you to stop. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you will be vanished from this earth. You won't be able to breathe the same air that I breathe. Do you understand what that means? You and I won't be able to live in the same earth together if you keep on doing what you're doing. And that's as politely as I'm going to say it. That's as nice as I'm going to say it. So I don't get in trouble. You will cease to exist if you keep all your foolishness. Hey! So you're a false prophet, part of a fake church. Out here preaching like you praising God, but you praise the devil. Let's get some more information. We're having temper tantrums. Having temper tantrums. Love loves you because love loves you because they don't got no love from you. Or they're not receiving love. Love don't love them because you being creative and being bold. They're having temper tantrums. It says don't take that in the reverse. So they're having temper tantrums because love loves you because God loves you. Because I'm saying God loves you. I forgot that I'm reading my energy. They're having temper tantrums because God loves me. And I'm being creative and I'm being bold. That's why. They losing their cool. Because I'm loved. And I'm creative and bold. Religious cult, fake church. Yeah, I'm not alone in this fight. So I'm not alone in this fight when it comes to this fake church group. They can't run. They can't run. They're unable to running in reverse. This religious cult, fake cult, they can't run. This false prophet can't run. So they could have been trying to run and they're unable to run. They're unable to escape. Ignoring their intuition may lead them to... All right. Yeah. Dependent and clingy. So they're unable to depend. They're unable to be dependent and clingy. So collective. Ignoring intuition may lead to confusion or false path. Their false path. They're not having a third eye they're not having a third eye awakening. And they're unable to cling or depend on my energy. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. So, wow. We got spells blocked. Over money, hungry, and greedy. So spells blocked, stay calm. All right. So basically, They were doing this for money. Dependent, clingy, over money, hungry, and greedy. Ignoring their intuition may lead to confusion or false path. Somebody thought that if they made me ignore my intuition, so somebody was trying to make me ignore my intuition, that was going to lead me to confusion or a false path. Somebody wanted me not to be dependent and trust my intuition. They did not want me to trust my inner sight. They didn't want me to expand. And this psychology manipulation trying to make me doubt my own perception and sanity. These spells is blocked. It's being returned. And stay calm, don't respond. Yeah, cursed hex. Confirmation sirens. Confirmation. Curse and hex. They curse and hex. They trying to use a voodoo doll. They trying to curse and hex me, or they're curse and hexed. Having temper tantrums, stomping, jumping, acting a fool. They losing their cool right now. What can we get? They suffocating, collective. They feeling confined. Yeah, it says ex-lover family involvement. So ex-lover family involvement also involved. They're having temper tantrums and acting a damn fool, losing their cool. This ex-lover and their family. Your ex-lover and ex... Wow, there's no coincidences that this came out. It says ex-lover family involvement, and then it says your ex-lover and your ex-lover's karmic. So ex-lover family involvement and their ex and their girlfriend. So my ex-boyfriend and their ex-girlfriend and their family are having temper tantrums, stomping, jumping, acting a fool, losing their cool because love loves me and I'm being creative and bold. There's no way. You saw me plucking from a different spot. Yeah, that money that they thought that they were getting, they're not getting a dime. This is why they're having temper tantrums. Because that money that they thought they were getting, look, over money, hungry, greedy. So confirmation, whatever money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting. One more for having temper tantrums. Yeah, in childhood energy. Actually, let me get two more for having temper tantrums. Yeah, time magic. They're trying to stop time. Something with time. They're trying to delay time. They're out of time. They're trying to time magic. They're trying to get time to go on their side. These snakes. All I'm gonna say is that I like when motherfuckers put on a show when I'm on camera, because all they do is prove that everything that I've been saying is correct, that I'm being a targeted individual, that I'm being gang stalked, that I'm being tormented, that I'm being tortured, or that I'm being harassed. So when they're out here trying to lie and try to deny allegations and claims and say, oh, no, I'm not doing that, she's crazy, but then they get caught on camera, then there's no lying to what I'm saying, right? I'm just proving what I'm saying to be correct. So I just want to say thank you for the people that's around me, because they're really stupid, and all they do is prove what I'm saying to be correct. They prove everything that I'm saying, that I am not a liar, that I'm speaking truth. That's all they're doing, is to prove to me and prove to the world, because I'm on a camera. I'm recording live. I'm not talking to myself. I'm not doing a reading to myself. This is a live and in action, and you hear what's going on, right? So all this just shows is that you are guilty. Anyway, let's go on. Religious cult, fake church does not worship God. Yeah, another indictment charge is piling up. So this church group is getting some indictment charges piling up on them. So they're getting charges. So they have fucking involvement. I don't know why I wanted to curse right there. Somebody's in my energy that came in that's mad. You're mad? You just came in my energy and you're pissed. You're mad. Oh, you're so mad. I find that hilarious. Anyway, so this church group, this fake ass church, they're getting charges piling up on them. What just fell? Angelic magic. Yeah, confirmations. They could be getting confirmations. They could be hearing birds chirping, dogs barking, siren, cars, alarm numbers, commercial ads. They could be getting signs and warnings that you already know. A cover. Look at that. This literally lands on the religious cult. Fake church does not worship God Almighty. False. They're a coven. There's a coven that's getting charged. A fake church. They're learning. This is karmic lessons. Because they did not listen to their intuition and it led them to confusion. A false path. Loyal. In the reverse, they were disloyal. Somebody's breath stink from all the lies that they told. So they were lying. They're disloyal. Breath stink from all the lies they were told. They were out here trying to run. But you're not alone in this fight from this church group. And they getting charged. Ignoring your intuition may lead to full confusion. Clingy to independent inverse over money. They wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. What? It came out. It came back out. So they wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. They're out here doing black magic on you. Spell work on you. They've been backed into a corner. So they wake up and go to sleep doing spell work, and now they've been backed into a corner because these spells have been blocked. They unable to depend and be dependent and clinging on your energy because you trust your intuition. Their third eye is closed, and they did this for money. Now they learning karmic love. Yeah, now they lonely. Yeah, whatever they're doing is getting rejected, or they getting rejected. Yeah, they could be a racist. So they're racist as well. It says stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. So they stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. So they were out here being a spiritual slut, doing a bunch of spell work, and now they all fucked up. And the spells is blocked. So stay calm and don't respond, collective. You good to go. You protected. I keep saying you good to go. You protected. I keep talking as if I'm speaking collectively. I always do that for some strange odd reason. Every time I do a personal reading, I start reading like if I'm doing a collective reading. So I am protected. Their spells is being rejected. There's somebody that's racist in my energy that's attacking me. This ex-lover family involvement. It says they watered me down only to rejuvenate and revitalize my garden. Yeah, so they were doing psychology manipulation on me. Spell work, and they've been backed into a corner because they've been blocked. And everything that they did just rejuvenated me, revitalized my garden. I just said that before. Didn't I? Yeah, sacral chakra attacks. They were attacking my sacral chakra, my creativity, my wisdom, my knowledge, my creative power. They're mad because I'm being creative and bold. So they were attacking my sacral chakra to stop me from being creative and bold, for me to doubt my own perception and sanity, for me to doubt my own creativity, my own intuition, my own magic. And it only revitalized me, rejuvenated. It only made me more powerful. And they're mad because I'm still loved and I'm still being bold and I'm still being creative. This could be a sister related to me, or a sister related to this ex-lover's family that's involved, or a sister related to this this karmic ex-lover, that's my karmic ex-lover, they're in remorse. So a sister related could be in remorse. Somebody's sister could be in remorse. My sister could be in remorse. Or this ex-lover, my ex-boyfriend's sister could be in remorse. Or my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend's sister. And I got a notification as soon as I said my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend's sister. So this is a sister related to my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, their sister. So the ex-girlfriend's sister is in remorse. Combat mode war. Now they in combat mode war they're stuck in a spiritual rut for being a spiritual slut because they were in combat mode war with me. In my home community, this is somebody that's in my home community. I went to go move the box over a little bit and it fell completely. So something's falling. Something just fell completely down and there's a big mess because there's a big mess on the floor. Collective. There's a big old mess. Something came crashing down. And there was a notification as soon as I said the sister of the ex-girlfriend. So and then it says ex-lover family involvement. So my ex-boyfriend's ex-lover's family is involved. So the ex-girlfriend family got involved. So this is my ex-boyfriend, their ex-girlfriend, and their ex-girlfriend's family. And maybe their own family too. Hold on, we in a little intermission pause right here because my cards fell on the floor. Oh, jeez Louise. Oof, that made me dizzy. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. So this person lives in my home community. There's somebody's sister that lives in my home community. They in remorse because they was in combat mode with me. And they stuck in a spiritual rut for being a spiritual slut. So this could be the ex-lover family involvement. Is their sister got involved? Somebody's sister got involved. Ow. And they were doing spell work on me. They tried to water me down, but it only rejuvenated my crown. It revitalized me. Revitalized my garden. They were attacking my sacral. What else can we get from this energy? What else do we need to know? With them having temperature with veiled heart, fake love, and emotional betrayal. Someone hides their real emotions, manipulating your trust. Divine wisdom guides you to sense authenticity. Someone's hiding their intentions. Someone's hiding their real emotions. I want to see if this is my sister related or somebody else's sister to make sure. And then we're going to pluck again from the deck. So, angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute. My arm is going to hurt me holding it like that. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. All right. Is this my sister that's doing this, that's related to me? It's saying no. Let's see which sister it is. Okay. Is it the ex-boyfriend's sister? No. Okay. Is it the ex-boyfriend's... Is it my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend's sister? Yes. So... all right, hold on. Does this sister that's related to the ex-girlfriend of my ex-boyfriend, do they live in my current home and work community? It's saying yes. So it's saying that Spirit is saying that my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend's sister, lives in my home community, and they're currently in remorse because they were in combat mode with me. They've been backed into a corner and they're rejected for being a spiritual slut. This person goes to sleep and wakes up doing spell work, and they've been backed into a corner because they was trying to water me down, but it only rejuvenated and revitalized my crown, and their spells is blocked. They were out here attacking my sacral chakra. This is what is coming out. So far, and this says childhood energy. So this could be your ex-lover, ex-karmic childhood energy, snake. This could be their ex-lover from their childhood. That's a snake. If I read that correctly, reading it down. Your ex-lover's ex-karmic childhood energy, snakes. This sister did it for some money. Over money. So this karmic ex of mine and their karmic ex, their karmic ex is from their childhood. This is the ex from their childhood. Somebody that dated from their childhood. All right, so what am I clarifying right now? What about this ex-lover family and ex-lover ex-karmic? What about honey, tongue, mask, drained? That's what we got. We got honey, tongue, and mask, drained. We have fake love, emotional betrayal, energy manipulation, and spiritual warfare. It says sweet words can mask bitter intent. Spirit says, listen to the rhythm of action, not the tone of speech. Mass drain. Emotional vampire cloak their greed in love. Spirit says, honor boundaries, protect your light, reclaim your energy. This is somebody that's an ex-lover of mine that was trying to whisper sweet words, like love bombing. But it was bullshit. This is an emotional vampire that was trying to love bomb me. So that can be emotional. So, honey, so they was trying to whisper sweet nothings. So I could be in my heart and my feelings. This ex-lover. Silent manipulator. Subtle influences bend reality in your surroundings. Spirit says your clarity and calm reveal the truth. Yeah, I revealed some truth about this ex-lover. I'm the light, the dark, trying to come to me. Subtle influence bends reality in your surrounding. They're trying to blend silent. They're trying to bend reality around my surroundings. using sweet words that can mask a bitter intent. Honey tongue, mask drain, silent manipulator. Somebody's trying to subtly influence the energy around me, but I'm breaking the spell. I broke the spell. Protection, justice, empowerment. Illusions fade when confronted with inner wisdom. Spirit guides you to recognize and step away from deception. Yeah, I stepped away from deception. That's why breaking the spell. This lands on another indictment charge piling up, and then unseen justice with another indictment charge piling up. Betrayal you face is being corrected by unseen forces. Trust the timing of divine intervention. Truth unveiled, because the truth has been unveiled. Secrets cannot hide from divine light. Spirit whispers. Clarity arrives when patience meets awareness. Confirmation, and this literally lands on the confirmation signs. There was just a siren. There's no way, and there's no way. I'm not going to say there's no way. Of course, spirit works, and there's always synchronicity. I'm literally on top of the confirmation sign, birds chirping, dogs barking, sirens, alarm numbers, commercial ads. And I literally two confirmations. There were sirens that was very faint in the background, and the radiator just started making noise. And louder now. With the truth unveiled. Secrets cannot hide from divine light. Clarity arrives when patience meets awareness. Because lighthouse of power, I am the lighthouse of power. My light warns, guides, and protects. Betrayers cannot approach when my energy shines clear, because I'm shining the fucking light. Light breaks shadow. I'm breaking the light. Path illuminator. I'm illuminating. The shadow companion. The sabotagers in silent and their hidden agenda and their veiled intentions. Light breaks shadow. Spirit reveals the hidden. Mask fall, whispers the truth, and your vision is clarified. Exactly. My vision is clarified. I'm clarifying what is being done to me, and the truth is being seen through me speaking my truth, because synchronicities, I always get confirmation and synchronicities on live. People always expose themselves. You just gotta listen and let them do what they're gonna do. And I let them do what they're gonna do. That's why the path was illuminated. Because I'm a light break. I broke the light I'm the light in the shadow. What I say? I shine bright in hell, bitch. I shine bright in hell. Hey, hey. It says, even in betrayals, aftermath, spirit lights your way. Walk with confidence, wisdom, and inner power. Exactly. I'm a very confident individual. I am the light. I shine bright in hell, bitch. That's why you backed into a corner. You did this over money. Trying to copy me, shadow companion. Someone near you shadows your victories, hoping to step into your spotlight. Divine wisdom says, stay aligned and watch them stumble. Yeah, they stumbling. They mad because everything is malfunctioning right now in their life. They try to water me down, but they really want to be like me. In reality, the sabotage in silence. They were trying to sabotage me in silence while trying to copy me. Small acts of deception accumulated. This says workplace / family betrayal, everyday masking. This is somebody that masks this shit every day in the workplace and in their family. Spirit says observe quietly, patterns exposed, the betrayers. Exactly. This is what I just finished. This is exactly what I just finished saying. Right before the card came out, just let them do what they're going to do and they're going to expose themselves. I literally just finished saying this shit. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying what I already said and coming out in the card right after I said it. Yeah, Sabotage and silence their hidden agenda. I'm exposing this shit that they're trying to do to me, trying to give me some fake ass dirty gift. Not all offers of help are pure. Spirit whispers, observe the motive behind the kindness. Exactly. I got motherfuckers trying to give me fake love. Go ahead with that fake shit. Because if you come in my energy and you being fake, you being a fake supporter, fake love, fake family, fake friend, fake lover, it's just gonna get you fucked up. Seriously, at this point. So I wouldn't even do it. Then we got veiled intentions. I'm exposing the hidden intentions, the hidden agenda in their veiled intentions, and their hidden intentions. Someone plans move like water, quiet and unseen. Spirit says clarity comes when observation meets intuition. So somebody is trying to move in the shadow. They're trying to hide what they're doing. But I'm getting justice in the background from these silent manipulators, these shadow companions, these sabotagers in silence that have hidden agendas with their veiled intentions. Everything they're doing is getting rejected. They're out here feeling lonely. These snakes, they're racist and now they're stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut because they wanted to cause a war with me in my home community. You know that saying, you don't shit where you eat? Thank you, thank you. You know that saying where it says, don't shit where you eat at, right? Right? You an energy leech? Okay? Someone drains your light while pretending to help. Spirit says, reclaim your aura, shield your gift, and watch their motives unravel. Exactly. I reclaimed my fucking power back. Yes, the fuck I did. So you cannot walk in my power. You cannot manifest in me. You cannot harvest. You cannot drain me. You cannot heal off of me. You cannot pull off of me. You cannot do anything, whatever you were doing before and you were gaining. I hope you enjoyed it because you can no longer do that anymore. So enjoy the fruits of your labor that you gained off of me in the past because you will no longer be able to get and gain off of this ass. Hey, rhyming all the time, man. You about to learn some karmic lessons up in this bitch. I said it before and I say it again. I'm the last motherfucker you're going to do this to. Confirmation with the sirens. Because what I say, I speak truth. I ain't a lie. I will be the last person you do this to. You won't be able to do this to anybody else ever again. Not in this lifetime, not in next lifetime, not in any lifetime. If you believe in reincarnation, you won't be doing this. You can't do this in the physical. You won't be able to fucking torment or torture anybody in the spiritual. You won't have no power in the... You won't have nothing. Nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. You being recorded. Y'all being watched. This coven group, this fake church group, and whoever else is involved. And they could be a part of my home community. They being recorded. They lost the grip of reality. I just saw that. I need to move this because I don't have no room. Let's see what other deck I'm going to tap into right now. I just heard tarot. So let's pull some tarot. Okay. So let's see what we got. Hold on. Beady beady body beady body bay. You was a government experience. Most of us are government experience. Most of us are government experience experiments. I don't know why I could not say that word for some reason. So as soon as I pick up the deck, I see the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So someone was unable to cause any adversity or distort my energy. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm still somebody was I'm going to take the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody was unable to cause, oh my Lord have mercy. Somebody was unable to cause some type of adversity or disruption or deception when it comes to some type of offer, my money, okay, my skills, my talent, something that I do for work. We got the helicopters. We got the helicopters coming. So we got the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles. You love me? How you love me? You don't even know me, dude. But I appreciate it. Where you from, Hannon? Where you from? Now, I'm going to read a little bit because from the booklet. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Stagnation. Oh, no. Excuse me. I read the wrong one. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the upright means serviceableness, interest, rectitude, responsibility. So somebody was unable to stop my service, my responsibility. Well, I just finished saying that, so I already correct on what I was saying. So somebody was unable to stop me. So I'm just correct. I'm just making sure that I'm properly saying this proper. Want to make sure I get the correct message. Incapacity. My booklet is messed up. So basically, wrath, war, enmity, opposition. So yeah, they were unable to oppose me. You from Las Vegas? Okay. I ain't never been there. That's someplace I always wanted to go. I don't gamble, but that's what I would go to Las Vegas for. To go gambling. We got the Ten of Swords collective. These people are in the Ten of Swords. And they're in the Ten of Swords. Okay? They in the Tens of Swords. This Hierophant in the reverse. So Hierophant in the reverse is a confirmation and clarification that this has something to do with a church. Because the Hierophant in the reverse represents a church. People of religious background. So that's a confirmation. A fake church, fake religious. A society that's weak. I'm the wild card, can't kill a real life earthangel. Facts. Three of Wands collective. This Hierophant energy, this fake cult group, religious cult group, coven, is in the Three of Wands. Their foundation is in the reverse. Oh shit, they're in the Eight of Swords. They're not getting their wish fulfillment. They're Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, Three of Coins in the reverse. They can no longer collaborate. This collaboration, this trying to take whatever they was trying to take from me is no, a no, a no, a no, a no, a no. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Her body's trying to block my throat chakra by creating phlegm. There was somebody a while ago. That told me a while ago, don't swallow my phlegm. And I was wondering why she was trying to, why she told me that. Don't swallow my phlegm. And now I know why. Now I knows why, collective. Simba, why every time I open the refrigerator, I don't have nothing for you. Get away. My cat one of my cats always think that every time I open the refrigerator or I go to the kitchen, I always got some wet food for him. I always got some type of snack for him. I don't have nothing for you. You can rub on me all you want, baby. I ain't got it. I mean, I do have something, but I ain't giving it to you because y'all don't even know how to act and you greedy. You coming? You coming? You coming? You coming? You coming? I ain't got time for it. Anyway, collective. Where we at? 56 anyway. So, collective. This fake ass religious cult group that decided to come for me, to stop believing in myself, to remove my confidence and my motivation, to stop me from believing in my gifts. You are sadly mistaken. Let me break it down to you. I've been gifted since a child, okay? And I believe with premonition, with gift of premonition. I literally predicted that my cat was going to fall out the window, and it happened that same day. It literally happened right after I walked out my mother's bedroom. I will repeat this story because I remember like the back of my hand. I was in my house. I took a nap. I was in my house and I was taking a nap. I don't know if I had just finished coming from outside or whatever the case may be. All I know, I was in the house and I woke up from a nap. And in my nap, I had a dream. And I had a dream that the cat fell out the window and my mother was coming back from going out on a date with this guy that I don't like. With her husband, she married him. With her husband at the time. That I didn't like him. And I yelled out the window to my mother. The cat fell out the window. And they both went to go get the cat. But the only thing I remember was my mother grabbed the cat and all I see was headlights. And then I woke up. So in my dream, I feel like my mother, headlights, car, you know what I'm saying? I felt like there was supposed to be some accident that happened to my mother. Right? That's how I took it. But it happened to my cat. So I came into my mother's room and my mother used to have a window and with the air conditioner and her window used to still open from the top. So the cat used to sit outside on top of the AC. Never fell. These cats never fell ever. But this one particular cat ended up falling out the window. And all I remember was I walked out my mother's room and maybe like not even 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, I hear my door buzzer. And it was my friend at the time, Angel. And he's the same person that warned me about my upstairs neighbors. Ain't that something? There's no coincidences. Anyway, so my friend Angel at the time, we used to call him Faggot Angel because we used to think that he was gay back then. And it turns out that he is gay for real now at his adult age. But anyway, he knocked on my buzzer and he was like, yo, your cat just fell out the window and it's running crazy. So the cat fell out the window, but it was still running around crazy. But anyway, so we ended up taking it to the vet and it passed away because it fell. But even though cats have reflexes and they can't fall off windows and they can't catch themselves, I guess this one didn't catch himself and it had a shock view, but his bones punctured his lung. So he died from his lung being punctured. But he was still alive when we went to the vet. He was still alive when we went to the vet. He was still alive when they was on the table, but he passed away when they was doing the exam on the table. I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted to cry. Anyway, so yeah, so that premonition happened that same day that I had the dream. So yes, and then after that, And then there was a recurring dream I used to always have about my father not helping me and my stepfather helping me. I was falling down a volcano and my father would not help me out the volcano. It's like he pushed me in the volcano in my dream. Then the only person that came to help me was my stepfather. And that's because I had a stepfather at the time. And then there was another recurring dream I used to have about some fucking dinosaur. Anyway, we're not even going to get into that one. Thank you. So, yeah, man. I just lost my train of thought. Premonitions, gifted. I've been gifted since young. That's what I was talking about. Them trying to not make me believe in myself. There we go. Back on track. We back on track. I had to recalibrate for a second. I had to rewind. Like, where was I? What was the point of them trying to make me doubt my own intuition, my own sanity, make me paranoid? You're not gonna make me paranoid. You know, I'm sorry. I trust in my intuition. I trust in my gifts. I am a grown-ass woman. There's no more running from the spirituality no more. I'm not a kid anymore. I've already did my little teen shit. So now it's time to do the adulting. Back then, yes, I was running from my gifts. Nobody wanted to do any of this. Nobody wanted to talk to dead people. Nobody wanted to do that. Who wants to do that when you're a teenager? Nobody. No. Oh, no. It wasn't. I always knew that I had gifts, but I was afraid of my gifts back then. That was the problem. I was afraid of my gifts back then because I knew that I had a bad temper. You know, I had a bad temper. Like, I was angry at the world. I was angry at God. I was angry because of my experiences and my life and everything I went to. So I knew that if I tapped into any type of gifts or powers, it was not I knew I was going to destroy something. Let's just put it that way. So me just knowing and feeling that, because I knew I had a lot of anger inside me when I was young, dealing with depression and anxiety and abandonment issues and fake friends and fake family and fake love. I was angry because back then all I wanted to do was be loved. All I wanted to do was be a friend to somebody that needed a friend, but they always backstabbed me. All I wanted to do was wanted to be loved properly by my mother, have a father. I had daddy issues back then. You know what I'm saying? I used to be jealous of people with 2 family homes with mother and father. You know what I'm saying? And that's how mentally I was back then. I wanted a happy home. That's all I wanted. A happy home, good relationship with my mother, good relationship. That's all I wanted. A good relationship with another, partner. That's all I ever wanted from life. I never really was asking for money. I never really wished for money in life. I never asked to be rich or famous. My wishes and my prayers was always family. Family. To be loved. That was my wish. But bitch, I love myself. I don't need the love from anybody else. If they give it to me, I am very grateful. I'm grateful and happy that other people love me, care for me, support me. But at the end of the day, it took me a long time to love me. And I don't need the love of a family or a friend. A relationship is good when you have it, because it's always good to have that. But you know what's that when you're suffering from depression, and depression is one of the ones that you need to be around people. You know what's that to suffer from depression and they nobody around? You don't got nobody. I'm not going to say there was nobody around. So let me not say that, and let me not knock him. But I did have one, literally, one person. Yeah, these people are in the 10 of Wands. They burden, collective. Because I'm strong. They're burdened because I'm strong. They're in the 10 of Wands because I have a lot of strength. They're in the Ten of Wands because I'm still the Knight of Pentacles. And I'm going to be celebrating. They're in the Ten of Swords because I'm in the Three of Cups. I'm going to be celebrating while they're having towers. Because I'm aware, the Hangman in reverse, because I'm very aware of what's going on. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. No more collaboration. No more collaborating. Six of Coins in the reverse. Again, more with no more collaborating. Five of Wands in reverse. Out here trying to compete with me. They can't compete with me. They out here fighting by themselves. The Queen of Wands, the Fool in reverse. Not having a new beginning because they're in the Four of Coins. They want us to be greedy. Doing this illusions. Moon magic. Thought they had options. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, trying to be in competition. Five of Wands. And now I put a Two of Swords to them. Combat more war. They wanted to be war with me. Collective. Where we at? We are an hour in already. I think I'm good. I think we exposed them enough. This fucking ex-lover, this ex-boyfriend of mine. That's what's coming out. Nobody else came out. I didn't really use another deck. But let's see who else is involved. Why not? Who else is involved? Besides the ex-lover and their family and their ex-girlfriend's family and there's and a church group, fake church group. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. A karmic female. What just fell? Hold on, because I got decks between my legs. Ha! Ah, ha, ha, ha. That was funny. Bad. Decks between my legs. You get it? Bad. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. A karmic female, a cousin. So I can have a cousin, or this could be my cousin, or somebody else's cousin that's involved, a karmic female cousin. Who else is involved? Collective. Sure. We exposing them, collective. An enemy, they're my enemy. A brother, baby daddy, somebody's brother is involved. Somebody's baby daddy is involved. Somebody's karmic friend is involved. We got a landlord involved. A friend in the reverse involved. My goodness. Ex-girlfriend. That's a witch or a warlock. A false flame. Cause hunky for confirmation. A karmic soulmate. Karmic keeps coming out. That's a scammer, con artist, and thief. Business partners with a karmic male. Hitman attacker. That's a part of a gang, club, organization, society, or mob. And with an aunt. So this is definitely the ex-girlfriend of my ex and their family. I'm getting hungry. What am I eating today? I didn't even cook anything. But anyway, so this is my confirmation, my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend and their family. And some type of fake religious group that they are part of. Some fucking fake church cult group that they are part of. And they out here causing havoc in my life. I'm probably not the only person they have done this to. Confirmation with the cat meowing. Right on cue as soon as I said that. What up, Raven? What's up? Come here. No. Right on cue as soon as I said that. A bunch of saboteurs that were trying to hide what they were doing behind closed doors, but I'm shining a light on this fake ass church that's out here lying to people. And then they trying to make it seem like I'm crazy or I'm losing my mind and I'm not praising the right God. I'm praising the proper God. Because my God is not jealous. My God is not jealous. My God is not envy. You know how they be like, my God is a jealous God? I don't know what God you praying to because my God is not jealous. Jealousy is a sin. So if you say your God is a jealous God, then your God is a sinful God then. Hello. Make it make sense. If you know jealousy and envy is a sin, and you out here saying my God is a jealous God, then what God are you praying to? Because then you're not praying to God then. You praying to a sinful God. So, I don't know what God you praying to, but it ain't my God. Your God and my God not the same. They not like us. They not like us. No, you not. Damn sure not. Out here trying to cause me psychological manipulation, trying to make me doubt myself. What the fuck? Get out of here. And you mad and having temper tantrum because you were unable to make me doubt myself. No, you're not going to make me doubt myself. Let me tell you something. My mother might be a narcissistic ass person. It might be a bitch. It might be toxic and shit. But my mother has been a very inspirational, positive person in my life as well. She's a very wise person. And my mother was not no pup. So one, my mama didn't raise a fool. Okay? Let's just keep that funky. My mama didn't raise a fool. I was raised in a very strict background. I had to come home at dawn. At dawn, I had to be home. My latest curfew as a teenager was 10 o'clock. And if I asked for anything later, it was just an hour later. When I got older, a teenager. So, and my mother beat my ass if I talked back, if I did anything out of character or disrespected her. So no, there's no time for me to act a fool and do bad to people because my mother corrected that when I was young. There was a correction in my bad behavior when I was young so that I don't misbehave when I'm at an adult age. That I know right from wrong because it was corrected as a child. So I guess these people didn't get their ass beat as a child and they were left to run amok and do stupid things and their parents let them do whatever the fuck they're doing. That's why they are the way they are as an adult. They weren't reprimanded as children. They weren't told, that's wrong. You do not do that. You don't hurt people. They weren't told that. Or maybe they were dropped on the head a bunch of times. Who the fuck knows? Maybe they got dropped on their head one too many times. You know? You never know. I'm just saying. But like, Raven, what the hell, Auntie? Come on, man. You're doing too much. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know, collective. Ooh, these people have lost their minds. They losing it. And they don't know what to do. Because they're losing. And they're going to continue to lose. They're not going to win this fight. Not with me. Anyway. Because I'm not going to quit. So they're thinking that I'm going to quit. And they're thinking that, oh, they're going to keep on doing the same thing. And that I'm going to give up. I'm really not. Quitting is not an option. I know y'all heard me say that many times. And that's just in general. That's in life. Quitting is not an option. I don't quit on my life. I'm too talented to... God did not give me gifts. And I'm not only talking about spiritual ones. He didn't give me a gift of sight in whatever that may be in my creativity. My creativity. He didn't give me that creative... for no reason. He didn't make me creative for no reason. It's to do something with it. And it's not to be broke or not make money off of my creativity. That's not what that is. That's a gift he gave me so that I can flourish off of it. And you trying to stop me from flourishing off my gifts? No matter what gift that is, you will not stop me because I'm not going to give up. I'm multifaceted, multi-talented. I have many gifts. What you're going to stop? Everything? No. I keep trying to tell you, I'm like the 3-headed hydra. You cut me off, you cut a head off, I'm going to grow. That one head is going to go 3 back, and it's going to be a 6-headed hydra. You try to cut all 6 off, each head is going to go 3 more back. Multiply that. That's a lot of heads, man. You a wild witch that took an oath with your birds of a feather that flock together? And now you're trying to sabotage me, but now the cat got somebody by the tongue and the balls. Raven, get down. You doing too much. So, let me get out of here because I'm getting hungry and I need to go make myself something to eat. And I'm to the point where I don't really know what I'm going to eat, but I don't know what I'm going to eat. So, I need to go figure it out right now. But collective, peace out. I probably most likely will be back with another reading, and probably most likely will be a collective reading. This was a personal reading because we had to tap in to see what was going on, who's still messing in my energy and what's going on. And we got ex-lovers and their ex-lover having temper tantrums with their family because they couldn't destroy me. They couldn't stop me from being creative. They couldn't stop me from being bold. They couldn't stop me from being intuitive. They couldn't stop me. They couldn't stop me, and they couldn't stop me, and you're not going to stop me. So you might as well give it up. Give it up. Just give up. Anyway, that's it. My phone is dying too. It's at 15%. So let me get out of here so I can charge my phone and charge myself. Ha 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 ha. We're both rolling low on energy. Bye. Collective, peace out. And you already know this is not entertainment purposes only. This is my life. This is a true story. This is my spiritual journey. This is my life of me being targeted individual, me being gang stalked, me being harassed, tormented, and tortured. People trying to come for my life. This ain't entertainment. This is real life. If YouTube want to use this as, view it as for entertainment purposes, and hey, but I ain't nothing, ain't. This is real. This is the real deal, raw dog life shit. There ain't no lie into this. Collective, peace out. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, peoples. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't do nothing that these karmics would do.